Public service announcement, make sure to check out my cover of Shawn Mendes In My Blood on this channel. You can just click on it. You can go to my recent videos playlist, but it is there. Please check it out. Thank you so much. Hey fam, I'm back again with more Idol auditions, and they were trying to pull my heart out of my chest tonight. So many stories where I was just like, oh my God, am I gonna start crying? It's a long road to Hollywood, and we are almost there. They hit several cities in tonight's episode, and how did it go? Well, let me tell you what happened. The show started out with the auditionees organizing a surprise for Lionel Richie. As he was coming up, they sang Hello as a choir. Very nice and touching, and he was singing along a little bit. And we kicked off the auditions with Gabby Barrett. She was 17. She did Go Girl by Carrie Underwood. And she sang a cappella and was just clapping along, keep the tempo. And I thought, okay, she has a nice voice and very bright, nasally thing going on. And I was liking her forward tone. But they stopped her and said, you know, what else do you have? And she said another Carrie Underwood song. And then she said a Gretchen Wilson song. And then they were like, we want to hear more of who you are. And so she did His Eye Is on the Sparrow, an old spiritual. And immediately her voice just opened up. It was so much natural. It didn't have all this nasal going on. She had some oomph to it. And I was like, okay, now I see what they're getting at. How did they know to ask that? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Luke told her that she doesn't sound like a country singer when she tries to sing country. And after she sang the spiritual, they were like, well, that's who you are. So make sure to find out who you are before you come back to Hollywood. And then Katy punked her dad, you know, because she got 3 yeses. And I'm not going to go into that. Y'all can watch the episode for that. Next up was Kate and Lucia. She did I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry. And she brought out her guitar and made this song in her own image. Such a nice tone, and the way she flipped in the head voice was so pretty. She played the tambourine with her feet, and I was just all up in this. This was really good, really different, had nice emotion to it, an indie vibe, great focus on the lyrics. I really enjoyed it. Katy said she sang the song better than her and gave it an original twist. Luke liked her vibrato and falsetto and told her that she has complete control of what she's doing, and she got 3 yeses to go to Hollywood. Then we had like an Elvis segment. It was Amelia Presley. She's supposed to be a 6th cousin of Elvis. She did Heartbreak Hotel by Elvis, and this was just okay for me, but it was very short as they were doing this whole Elvis thing, so I don't know like if she went through or not. Billy Crunk did What a Wonderful World in the style of Elvis. Billy Eubanks did That's All Right Mama by Elvis. I think that's the name of the song. Let me know down in the comments if I'm wrong. I mess up every now and then. Y'all know it. I ain't perfect. Then Drake Milligan came up. He was 19. He did You Look So Good in Love by George Strait. And I thought it was going to be like another Elvis impersonation. But he ended up doing a country song and really blew me away. I was like, oh, I like the tint to his voice, and his scoop into the notes was so nice. He had a nice, just warm feeling to it. Luke said he crushed it and called him Cowboy Cool. Lionel said he just listened to him over and over and over again. Katy called him a star in the making, but didn't like his low scoops. I loved him, Katy. I loved him. Mylon Shamble was up next. She was 24. She did Stand By Me by Benny King, and she started with the song, and Luke tried to stop her, but Katy said it was the best version she had ever heard, so she went right back into it. I did think she had her own style to her voice with a nice vibe, a good vocal production. She got 3 yeses to go to Hollywood. Then there was Lee Vossi. She was 20 years old. She did Love Should Have Brought You Home by Toni Braxton. And she said Zoom was her favorite song by Lionel Richie when she talked to the judges. So he got up to sing. He started singing the song, walking up to her, and she started singing with him. I was like, this was a really nice moment. Kind of gave me chills. Then she did the Toni Braxton song. She had a really good approach to it. It was sexy and sensual, and she was using her body. And I felt like she was pushing a little too hard at the end. I was looking at the judges' faces, and they were like, ooh, 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 she messed it up. And I thought, oh my God, they're going to send her home because she messed up. Lionel told her that she had certain parts, but she wasn't all together. Katy said there are still some things to learn. Luke told her that she's young and still figuring her voice out. And then they gave her 3 yeses to go to Hollywood. I sure thought that she messed up. I'm sorry, girlfriend. She was just like, but she was pushing so hard at the end that, you know, she came out of that sexual, sensual feeling thing, and she was really pushing and kind of grinding her vocals, and, you know, it was not good. But you could tell that she had a lot of talent. I'm glad the judges took her on her talent. And if you take me on my talent, please make sure to thumb up the commentary and let me know that you are here watching. I am here doing American Idol on Sundays. I'm doing The Voice on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week if everything goes well. So please, please, please watch. and let me know what you think down in the comments. All right, I thank you so much for watching. I thank you for your comments, and I thank you for your thumbs. Next up, there was Tori N. Teasley. He did Forget You by CeeLo Green, and he dressed up in drag and was just so joyful. They had to keep bleeping him, you know, because he didn't do Forget You. He did the, you know, original version, but it was a good time had by all. And I don't know if he made it to Hollywood. Did he? Let me know. Lucy Clearwater was 19. She did Baby Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot on the guitar. Got a little different little vibe to it. Everything was funny, but it was a good vibe, and she had a good voice. Again, I don't know if she was Hollywood or not. Jerome Eubanks did Losing My Religion, and he got one yes from Katy. He played the piano, and she called him cool. But he came in his pajamas and just, I don't know. I heard so little of his voice that I have to listen again to see if it was good or not. I didn't really write any notes about it. So it was like in a little montage kind of thing. So everything was so short and so brief that I didn't really get to, you know, really get a good listen. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. Next up, we had Michael J. Woodard. He was 20. He did Make It Rain by Ed Sheeran. And he was very upbeat and a little strange when he came in. He flubbed the beginning and had to start over again. And Lionel came up to kind of shake him out, you know, try to get out the nerves. But he had such a beautiful voice when he got into the song. Really nice vocal. He had nice little runs going on. You could tell that he had a lot of talent. Katy called it beautiful and noticed his soft, subtle tone, and he got 3 yeses. Bria Rathman was 18. She did Gravity by Sarah Bareilles, and she's like a dance choreographer or something like that, and Katy wanted to see her teach Luke some moves, like she wanted to see some hip thrusts or something like that, and she jumped right in it and did her thing, and I was like, okay, this girl knows what she's doing. She had such a great energy, and even in the slow song, it just showed, just shined through. Her voice was grounded, and when she went into the little flips in her voice, it was just so beautiful and full of emotion. And just kind of a matter of fact, I'm here delivering, look at me. It just made me feel so comfortable and open and just ready to receive what she was offering, you know? So I really enjoyed that. She got 3 yeses to go to Hollywood. And then there was Carly Moffatt. She was 25. She did I Let the Lion Out, an original song. And this is another one with a good quirky energy when she came in. I kind of lost it, or almost lost it, when she said her mom thought we were on Earth and she was the sun. And I was just like, all through her package, I was kind of emotional. But when she said that, I was like, oh my God, I almost lost it. But then she started singing. She was so quirky. She was so interesting to watch. I liked her voice. The way she kind of danced around a little bit. It was all through her body. And she was making these faces while she was performing. She wasn't afraid to get ugly. She was like doing her thing and making. And I was like, yes. I couldn't even be sad now because I was just so I'm feeling just so much fun and so good and just. She brought a lot to the table. Lionel told her that she's giving them the whole package and wonderful to watch. Luke said her voice has a lot of character. Katy told her she has a voice that commands a room. And of course she got 3 yeses to go to Hollywood. And I think she's going to be a really fun one to watch. Ayana Rose Lawson was up next. She was 22. She did I Can Make You Love Me by Bonnie Raitt. And I really like her comfort in this audition. She took her time. She asked for a seat. Then she took her time playing the intro before singing and delivered a simple vocal that was engaging and joyous and just had me all up in it. Lionel told her that he wants for her. Luke said her voice is good and it's going to get better and said her spirit is amazing. Katy said she has an incredibly lovely voice but that she should develop more and come back. And she got 3 no's and I was like, what? How in the heck do they send her home with some of the people that they put through? She was amazing, oh my God. And so pure and simple and honest and open. Oh my God, I didn't believe this. I did not, y'all tell y'all, I was not ready and I was not happy, but I hope she comes back and I hope she nails it next time. Or nails it, I just hope that they make a different decision because I felt like she nailed it to begin with. Tell me down in the comments what you thought. I felt like she nailed it. Then there was Samuel Swanson. He was 28. He did Let's Stay Together by Al Green. And he sang a cappella and his tone was so clean and clear and crisp and pretty with bright highlights at the top end. He had me shouting at one point. I was like, yeah, go to sing, boy. He knew he had this and didn't have to go into falsetto for the high parts. I wrote very nice. Luke said he could see his nerves and called him velvet layered with silky velvet. Lionel compared him to Luther Vandross, mentioning his effortless quality, and of course he got 3 yeses to go to Hollywood. Then there was Damiano Scarfi. He was 19. He did More Than a Feeling by Boston. I'm about ready to sing all these songs now, y'all. I'm still such a good mood. This had to be a joke audition I wrote. I'm sorry, because he was railing away with notes that were like in between the keys notes. I was like, what's going on? The judges looked offended, but of course Katy called him cool and asked to borrow on his jacket. And then as he was leaving, she asked for 2 Advil. I was like, y'all is so wrong. Journey was up next. She was 18. She did Rise Up by Andre Day. And I wasn't sure what to think in the first 2 seconds, but after that, it was over. She was like, I was all in. This just sounded better and better. Her range went higher and higher. She had so much control. She was so clear. She was hitting them notes dead on. It had me feeling this inside, like those notes were going straight to my heart. Katy said she's like a little bird just singing away and wildly talented. Lionel loved her vocal command and she got 3 yeses. And in the pimp spot for the night was Adam Sanders is back. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Okay, but he's back as Ada Vox. 21 years old, he did House of the Rising Sun by the Animals, and it's good to see him again. I remember him on the last season, plus he did Creed Eagles Idol Search, which I actually auditioned for and did for a few seasons, was the judges for 1 or 2 seasons, and he is just such a great person. His drag persona is Ada Vox, and I've watched him on YouTube doing it, but just, an amazing vocalist. And I started getting chills when she started singing, and the little melodic blue notes she was hitting in the song didn't have to do too much, just gave a little bit, just gave a little taste, and it was so good. Lionel said she's giving them a clear understanding of who she is with an amazing amount of talent. Of course, she got 3 yeses to go to Hollywood, and I am so excited for that. Damn, my God, it was such a good show tonight. And again, they were pulling my heart out of my chest with these stories. Oh my goodness. Make sure to let me know if you stuck around down in the comments. Tomorrow, I'll only be making comments on each of the American Idol videos. So if you want me to see what I thought of the performance, make sure to check out the American Idol video in the comments, and I'll make my comments there, because I will be doing The Voice commentary on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, hopefully, if everything goes well. So check me out there. I'll be doing videos for that. And I guess that's all I got to say, except for please check out my Shawn Mendes cover, In My Blood. And if you like the song, if you like the video, please share it on Twitter, all your social media sites. I so much love the song. I so much enjoy it. It's good songwriting, and I think you should check my version out. You should check his version out. Yeah, and this is Robert Anton, robertanton.com. I am out.